What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ultimate Team League Match Recap. In this video, we'll be taking a review of Division 1 game between the young boss Anthony, one of the seasoned veterans in the league now. He's been about the block, he knows what it's all about, he's experienced, and he's taking on Samson. He's one of the new kids on the block, getting his first run out in this league. Don't need to say much about Anthony. We all know he's always up for it, always gives a good account of himself. Great player, and on his day can beat anyone. Samson, don't really know much about him at this stage. He's new to the group. In preseason games that he's had, he's not really given us anything to worry about. Kind of still trying to find his feet, I guess, in the league and understand the different play styles. But then maybe he was just fooling us all during preseason. Didn't want to give too much away. Maybe it's all mind games. We'll find out as the season unfolds. So not too much known about Samson at this stage. Preseason doesn't really matter because they're just friendlies. But in the league is when people usually bring their A game. So I guess today will give us a glimpse of what Samson is all about. So that's the introduction of the players. Let me quickly talk about Anthony's team that's on the screen right now. You know, Anthony loves the 4-3-3 formation. Up front, the top three are Aubameyang, Shevchenko, Mbappe. Very, very fast and dangerous attackers there. Midfield, very solid. Rooney, Kante, and Pogba. And the back line from left back to right, Danny Rose. I think that's Festival of Football, David Luiz. The overpowered, non-informed Eric Bailly and Antonio Valencia on the right back, and David De Gea in goal. Very, very solid, overpowered team. Let's take a look at Samson's team. So up front, he has, looks like that's the SBC Antoine Griezmann, non-informed Luis Suarez, prime Bergkamp. In central defense, he has Casemiro. On the right, he has Gareth Bale. In left back, Roberto Carlos. The back centre backs, Gerard Piqué and Marcel Desailly. Right back, Dani Alves. And I'm not sure, is that all black? I think that's all black in goal. I'm not so sure who he has on the left because it's covered up right now. Let me take you back a little bit. Maybe you can see who's on that left hand side. Okay, I think that's the Portuguese guy. I've forgotten his Guedes or something like that. He plays in La Liga. I've forgotten his name. So that's the lineup. Yeah, let's get into the action. So, like I said, not too much known about Samson as he's new to the league, but it was Samson that would open up the scoring. Very, very sloppy play from Anthony. Actually, no, that wasn't the chance. Actually, that was a miss opportunity rather from Samson. Really should have taken the lead with this opportunity. That was one of the misses. Luis Suarez having a great opportunity to open up the scoring, but it's a brilliant save from David De Gea. And one thing about this league is that you have to take your chances, because no sooner than Samson missed that opportunity, Anthony gets a chance on the other end. Valencia coming in from the flank, delivers a delicious cross. Rooney headers, but it's saved. Shevchenko there for the rebound. And Anthony takes the lead, 1-0. Samson had an opportunity to level it, but he narrowly missed. And we'll see that coming up now. Casemiro there playing the ball to Bergkamp. Bergkamp, nice finesse shot, and it just goes narrowly wide. And, you know, in this game, Samson had so many chances, but he he wasn't able to put them away, and that chance was characteristic of basically how the game went. And this was Sam's equalizer coming up here, very sloppy from Anthony, giving the ball away there to Luis Suarez. Rooney lays it off to Bergkamp. It was a very calm and composed finish. Game on, 1-1. And yeah, we have a game on our hands. Fantastic goal from Samson, getting himself back into the game. Now, Samson again, he had so many chances in this game. And you know what? I think he was a bit unlucky because he had so many chances, but he just couldn't finish. The ball just wouldn't go in for him. And this is one of them. Look at that nice spin from Luis Suarez there, and Bergkamp unable to put away the rebound. And again, just like it's like deja vu because he missed that opportunity. And what happens next? Anthony goes, and what does he do? Danny Rose, kind of a similar, Rose coming in from that flank, lays it off to Mbappe, and it's just too easy. Mbappe in acres of space, and he just puts it away. And Samson didn't learn from the first goal because it's basically Danny Rose just dominating the flanks on the right hand side, and it's just finding space in the box and getting goals. So Anthony takes the lead there, and yeah, just punished again. Samson punished for not taking his chances. So at halftime, let's basically look at what the halftime stats were. Actually, before that, uh, yeah, let's take a look at the halftime statistics actually, because there wasn't really much action. Yeah, there wasn't really much action again after that. So halftime stats, and we can see it's Sam that's actually dominating the affair, 8 shots to 4. Um, his accuracy only 37%, and that's basically tells you the story. Whereas Anthony's had 4 shots, and he's been able to put 2 of them away, 75% accuracy. Anthony slightly dominating the possession, but possession doesn't win you games. Goals do, and yeah, Anthony just slightly edging it at this point. Let's go to the second half. And it was just more of the same. Sam had tons and tons of chances. Really and truly, I feel he was a bit unlucky because he should have really had more goals in this game. Here's another chance coming up, hits the bar. It just wasn't going. It just feels like one of those frustrating games where no matter what you do, you just can't find the back of the net. Um, Anthony also has an opportunity to extend his lead. I don't know whether it's overconfidence or just showboating, um, but he overplays and overruns the ball, and it ends up being a nice, comfortable save for the keeper. Here's that scenario coming up now. Griezmann laying it off to Shevchenko. Shevchenko finds Griezmann again. He's able to do the defender, and here he just needs to low driven that to the far post. And I don't know whether it's showboating, overplaying, or overconfidence, but he could have been made to pay for that as well, because really the game should have been wrapped up there. And again, Samson should have made him pay, but once again, unable to take the opportunity. Look at that, Suarez picking up the ball there, lays it off to Griezmann. Griezmann's shot's blocked, black falls for Bale, and look at that, again hits the post. I mean, it was just, Sam was just really, really unlucky in the game. Anthony with another opportunity to put some space between himself and Samson, and he once again also blows the chance. I mean, you can just pretty much call this game a game of wasted opportunities because there were so many opportunities. And look at that, Pogba finding himself one on one with the keeper. You bury that, but again, lack of composure. The chance goes begging, and that pretty much summed up the game. Loads of chances, but the clinical wasn't great. I mean, the finishing wasn't great, but you know what? Anthony did enough, and ultimately came out with the win. And that was that. So the game ended 2-1. No more goals in the second half, just loads of missed chances. And in conclusion, I just feel Sam was very, very unlucky in this game. Really, really deserved more out of this, I believe. Uh, I would say Anthony somewhat fortunate to get the W, but you know what? It doesn't matter how you do it as long as you do it. So Anthony nicks the win and gets himself 3 points. Let's take a quick look at Division 1 table. So Anthony, top of the table right now, has played 2, won 2. Sam has played 2 and won 1. He's on 3 points. Same with Larry and Pete. Oh, actually, no, Pete's only played the 1 and he's at this point. Uh, I've just seen the flash of his results with Anthony. So I believe Pete is now on, should be on 6 points now, but the table will be updated. But as of this recording, this is how the table stood: Pete in fourth, and the rest yet to pick up a point. Just before I sign off, just want to show you Footbin quickly. Loads of wonderful squad building challenges out about right about now. A lot of them, I've seen a lot of what people have been packing, and especially from the Footmas SBC bundle, people have been getting some really great cards. It's a great time to open packs and do SBCs right now, or even play the draft and get draft rewards, because there's lots of special cards in packs right now. So yeah, there's also the De Rossi card, which I've personally done. Fantastic card. The Kaká card as well, I've done. Lukaku, I've done. Great cards, and they've made their way into my teams. And yeah, so avail yourself. Oh, there's the Buffon card. I heard mixed reviews about this one, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, make sure you do some of those and let us know what you pack. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, take care of yourself. Peace.